Hello, everybody. My name is Gilbert Gonzalez. I'm from Yuma, Arizona. And I used to go door to door selling Watchtower and Awake magazines for 25 cents for years. And if you look at this map, I used to drive 90 miles from Yuma to Dateland, farther up north into the Hyder Ranch. Every week I would go there. Every week I would go there to the book study. And we were building congregations. And I used to sell magazines for 25 cents. Atalayas and Despertads. I admit it. And then the arrangement came where there were donations shortly thereafter. Why do I tell this to you? Because I remind myself regularly that I, Gilbert Gonzalez, you used to sell magazines. How dare you think you're very smart? Not very smart. And the last video I did, a lot of people got upset at me because I talked about heaven and hell, and I talked about keeping it simple. And oh my God, blaspheme! Just the shirts and people and. Emails, text messages, and so forth, and comment sections. People were upset. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart because I really, and I say this sincerely with all my heart, because I've learned the truth about the truth. I learned that. I'm so grateful now. I'm not angry at you. I don't hate you guys. I'm grateful for all of the feedback I get because I'm going to tell you something. I learned this when I was still a Jehovah's Witness and I was at a convention. I knew this already, but I cemented it. I was at a convention and I was doing something wrong. I'm not going to tell you what I did wrong. It's not confession time, but I was doing something wrong. In my heart, my mind, my body, I was in the wrong in my thoughts and everything. And a little boy, he could have been about more than 10 years old. He was probably about 8 years old. He goes and he tells me something. And everybody else is ignoring the boy, doesn't think anything of it. And I knew right there that God was talking to me through that little boy. Saying, Gilbert, you're sick. You're disgusting. How dare you? How dare you entertain these thoughts? How dare you? I knew that little boy from the mouths of the babes, right? Wow. That little boy said things to me. And it was just very innocent, like a little boy. And like I said, everybody just ignored the kid like nothing. But it struck me in the heart. And I knew that God was saying, shame on you, Gilbert. How dare you? How dare you? And I knew that God can speak to me through anyone. I know that you, pot smoker, tattooed love boy, or you know, let's say you're a female and you've been around, like that Beach Boys song, been around, I get around, whatever. I don't care what your sins are. I don't care what your character defects are. I know that God could use you to teach me. And if I'm wrong, so be it. And if I offended somebody and Jesus is going to punish me for being wrong and speaking my mind, so be it. I'll take the punishment. But I always remind myself, and I tell you this because they say, Gilbert, how dare you say you're the Jehovah's Witness elder I wish I had when I was going to the Kingdom Hall. No, I am the Jehovah's Witness elder you wish you had when you're going to the Kingdom Hall. Because mark my words, in the near future, you're going to come up, something's going to happen in your life, and you're going to be like, yeah, I used to sell magazines for 25 cents door to door. And you're going to put yourself, like, I'm not as smart as I think I am. And that's what I tell myself all the time. Gilbert, yeah, sometimes, I impress myself. I think, wow, where did this come from? Well, God gave it to me. I'm like, yeah, this is great. And I love it. But sometimes I reach too far. I strike out. And it's like, no, Gilbert, you're not as smart as you think you are. You sold magazines for 25 cents door to door. Don't you forget that. And you have to come back down. Bájale, Pedrito, is what we say in Mexico when the Frank Sinatra crooner, but Pedro Infante, Pedro, would sing, and he would get a little bit high, and for he thought he was the sh, what the other two letters. And what would the mariachi say? Bájale, Pedrito. Come on, then. So how do I do it? How do I say, Gilbert, come back down, come back down? Hi, my name is Gilbert Gonzalez. I used to sell Watchtower and Awake magazines for 25 cents. Thank you all, every single last one of you, for disagreeing with me. Thank you. And thank you for your text messages, your emails, and your comments on the YouTube, and disagreeing with me. God as my witness, I'm grateful that you took 5 minutes, 2 minutes to even watch this video. I'm grateful that you even commented. But I'm more grateful than anything that you felt the need to correct me. So God bless you. And don't forget, you will remember my words if you used to be a Jehovah's Witness. You used to sell magazines for 25 cents door to door. And I hope that helps you guys. That's it. Talk to you guys later.